Okay, we're back out again and looking at the entire outcrop. The sandstone didn't really have much in the way of features other than right at the base, those cross beds that I just showed you, and those cross beds were right about here, right in there. But you can see on a larger scale that the sandstone consists of at least two different types. One type is this thickly bedded massive stuff, and in that thickly bedded massive stuff there are surfaces, numerous surfaces, which for the most part seem to be outlining trough cross stratification, especially right in the center of the photograph there. They also seem to be in places depositional, like here, and in places erosional. So if you follow the surface right at the middle of the field of view here, and we follow it off to the left, the right, it cuts down into what's beneath it, in a similar fashion to the way that the big erosional surface cuts down into everything off to the right. Okay, so that's one type of sandstone that we have here, the massive thick-bedded stuff. But then in other places, say for example up here, we have more thinly bedded sandstone, and that thinly bedded sandstone is for the most part tabular. So we would say that we have thickly bedded lenticular sandstone beneath and thinly bedded tabular sandstone above that. Now, one of the things that I want you to do with this outcrop is to take all of the facies that we have just discussed and map their distribution over the entire outcrop, and then use that map to make an interpretation of the depositional environment at this location. And I think the thing that you're going to want to pay most attention to is the fact that we have this enormous erosional surface cutting down through sandstone, and above that erosional surface is siltstone, then a thin coal, and then fine-grained mudstone laminated above that. And then another unit overlying all of that, which is this thinly bedded tabular sandstone again. And you should recall a few minutes ago that I showed you that that sandstone is all rippled, and I showed you that from a block that had fallen down from above. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to walk over to one of those blocks that fell from up here, the tabular sandstone above the mudstone, and show you what that looks like. So I'm going to pause and I'll be back.